Sorry, there was some network issue and I had to switch my device. So I'll just wait for Kakali to join back.
So sorry, I had to switch the device. Net connection.
No problem. It happens. It happens.
Sorry
I thought
about it.
no problem. I thought maybe it's raining in Kolkata of weather, so I just of that.
Okay. So let's just do the last question because from the beginning it was so sorry about it. So the question was, how do we create safe spaces for ourselves?
Yes. And so that's what I said, that to create a safe space, you'll have to be vocal from the first instance. There's nothing like, maybe it's something else, maybe I'm thinking like that. If you don't like something, if you're uncomfortable about something, be it a man, a woman, whoever, I mean, be it about a comment, be it about the way you dress, you have to voice it out. There's about it, because ultimately you, as I feel, being a single woman, the onus is absolutely on us to protect ourselves. Do not wait for somebody else to come and be your hero. Do not wait for somebody else to come and support you.
Absolutely.
What you can do for yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you. So irrespective of, I mean, whether they are your parents, whether it's your husband, whatever, in the end, it's your own battle. So where you're working, to be working with your full energy, with your full passion, you have to be comfortable in that.
Absolutely.
So you have to make yourself very clear from the first instance that this is what I want. And in workspaces, especially, even if it's not, something where you feel there's sexual abuse or whatever, even in the workspace, what you see is, as a woman, you will be trying to put down. Your ideas will be put down. So you have to be vocal immediately. Whether the idea is secondary, but you cannot ignore my idea. That I have an idea, you will have to accept that idea, you'll have to review that idea, and then you come and give me a logical conclusion that this is why this idea is not being accepted.
Absolutely. And we see that all the time. All the time.
Yes, always. I mean, irrespective of how well you perform and how well you are at your, how well you are growing, you'll still have that kind of an atmosphere where people will say, unka idea to theek hai, baad mein sunte hain. Or you not get that space. You have to create your own space and get in and say, hey, this is why
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. So that to really understand from how you have really been a phoenix, right? Really, there have been so many struggles, and you've really come out, and you've carved out this amazing space for yourself, right? So, what are these struggles that you could inspire us with, and how you came out of it, right? Some of the things that you can share with us.
See, the first struggle is I cannot really say they were struggles. If I say I have struggled, then there are a lot of people who have gone through worse. I mean, I would say I wouldn't classify them as struggles. They were probably bad decisions. So, I mean, in the end, you have to be responsible for your decisions also. That is what you are deciding to do, and the end result you have to own up. And so I would think that those are bad decisions. And when they did not work out, those decisions did not work out. The only thing I could do is, fight it and make it right. I mean, there was no other option. What would you do? I mean, mine was a love marriage, and I went against my parents and got married. And I somehow stuck around for 20 years. And then, when there was no other option, the only option was to walk out. I knew it would be difficult. I knew it. I mean, for 20 years, I was struggling to make this work, to make, to do away with things I could, things I knew were not correct, but I was adjusting, compromising, which was not required. But somehow I did. And then when the only option was to walk away, I walked up. I mean, I walked away. The thing is, you're never prepared for this situation. You cannot be
Yeah.
preparing over 3 or 4 years or 5 years thinking that this is the day I'm going to walk out, and when I walk out, I want to have a bank balance of 1 crore, and I want to have a car, I want to have a house. Doesn't happen that way.
No.
So when I walked out, my bank balance was 10,000 rupees because I was working. I said we are not careful with our money. We do not know how to grow our money. We are not, I mean, our finances, you may be earning, but you really do not know where you're putting in. And plus, the trust and faith in the relationship that, okay,
Yeah.
take my money. So I wasn't thinking logically, and this is how every one of us we do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Only you have hit, then you realize that okay, I had made a major mistake by not keeping my finances intact. But what? There's no other way. Uh, you have to fight this battle. You have to pay your bills, and because I thought if the relationship has not worked, there's no point in going for alimony or asking for money. And so I was working, and thankfully I was in sales. So we used to have a lovely incentive structure. So
Okay.
what you do is, work hard and work harder and ensure that, apart from the salary, there's a huge incentive coming in that would take care of, say, the daughter's education, my extras. I was fortunate enough to be working in a company that allowed us that, subsidized EMI schemes for purchasing your own car. So I could do that. Yeah. So, and thankfully, I had my own flat. I had my own accommodation. So that again, I would suggest that once you are slightly stable in your work, uh, a house, a flat, even if it's a one-bedroom apartment,
Yeah.
go for it.
Go
A
for it.
roof above your head is extremely important. Extremely. Yeah. So
Right.
that was there. I mean, again, in the work field, like, I was a medical college dropout. So after that, I got married and I had a kid for 9 years. I was sitting at home. I tried doing my graduation education. It did not work out somehow. So when I joined work, I joined as a feet on street. And from there, to go up the corporate ladder, it was really all hard work. Because what I did not have my education, I had to make up in terms of my work, my out of the box thinking, my administrative qualities. So those, I wouldn't say those are struggles. Again, those are bad decisions. Like I decided to drop out of a medical college. That's a bad decision. So the consequences are. So
Right.
I faced those consequences.
Right.
And once you're prepared with the understanding that it is not something which has fallen me from the sky, it is something that has happened because I had not dealt with something in a correct manner. So it can happen. Some things might you may not think that it was going to happen to me, but it happens. Like
Right.
I never think that my mom would be diagnosed with cancer. You have live in this bubble that it happens to everybody around you. It
Yeah.
doesn't affect your family. But the
Yeah.
day she was diagnosed with end-stage cancer, I realized it can happen to me. It has happened to me. Now, the only thing I can do is take charge of this situation and handle it in the best way.
Right.
And at the same time, be absolutely practical about it because
Yeah.
even 2-3 months time, the doctor had said she had 2-3 months time, and I had to bring her from Durgapur, where my parents used to stay, from Durgapur to Kolkata. And the doctors, some of them suggested you can take her to Bombay. So I said, "Will how is that going to affect her lifespan? If you tell me that, she's going to live for another 2, 3 years, I'm willing to do that, because at that time I had just gone through my divorce. I was in a new company. I was struggling to get my foothold on that company.
Right.
I was working on the divorce, and I'm the only child. So I had to take care of my father also, who was heartbroken, who was emotionally upset. Going to Bombay was not the solution. You can do that emotionally. Probably I could have taken them, but you have to also look at the practical side of things. Then the doctor said
Absolutely.
we have to arrange for an injection which has to come from the UK, and one injection would be somewhere 70, 80,000, and she needed six of them. So I has it worked with other terminal patients? They said we are not very sure about that. It might not. So I said, which means you're trying to actually use my mother as a guinea pig. And I have to think about, I am okay with that also. I mean, in case it helps, in case it eases her pain, you have to give me an assurance on that, which they were not able to do. So then I said that one is you are using her as a guinea pig. Second is that's a lot of money you're talking about. I have my father to take care of. So you have already on one hand given me a 2 to 3 time frame. Then I spend all my money. Her pain doesn't ease, and it's not going to be easy for us. So please give us a proper solution. Just ensure that her last days are as pain free as possible. Please do not experiment. Now, you need a lot of courage to say that about your mother, to say that I'm not going to use a
Yes.
particular therapy that the doctor is suggesting.
Yeah.
But I knew it was something, but I mean, maybe
Yeah.
because I have 4 years of medicine, or because I have a lot of friends in the medical fraternity, probably it was slightly easier for me to understand the implications of the medicine. Otherwise, generally, we get into that flow, we get into
Yeah.
that emotion. Okay, it's
Yeah.
for my mother, let me do the best.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think she was in pain, and if that pain is not helping, if this injection is not helping that pain, you are not confident it's going to lifespan. Do you
Yeah.
understand what you are leading me to? I mean, you are also at the same point. If once I bring these injections and start the course, my father will have his hopes raised that this is going to work. She'll
Yeah.
survive, so that it will eventually break his heart also. So there were so many things I had to sit up at night and think that whether I should be taking this decision.
Decision.
I'm not saying this is a struggle. I'm sure there are so many families who go through this. There are probably so many families who are going through similar situations now. But to keep a cool mind and think practically, that probably requires a little bit of strength. That yes, this is
Yeah.
how I do it,
Right.
and yeah, that's what one needs to do in whenever there's a difficult situation. You have to have your patience. You have to keep your mind cool. I mean, that's the only thing I can say.
Amazing. Amazing. You're truly a phoenix. Oh my God. Just amazing. Um, Now coming to the beautiful entrepreneurship and the hack that you've been wearing for some time now.
Yeah.
How do you so beautifully manage it? I mean, oh my God, each and every picture that we see of yours, in those beautifully draped sarees, oh my God, we're like floored. Uh, so what is your key? Because there's a lot of nuances also to this, right? It's just not one cake walk that we do, and you still stay on top of everything, and you still nail everything so nicely. So, what's the secret?
No, I mean, there's no secret as such. Whatever I do, I try to do it, in a very normal, without getting worked up. So the moment you
Yeah.
get worked up, there's a lot of pressure building up on you.
Uh-huh.
Wanted to do, what I want to do about the brand and the business. See, the first thing about starting this business was, one is I needed time for myself. So once you
Hmm.
are in a 9 to 5 job, there's no time for yourself. And
Yes.
I am into photography. I could not travel. I'm more into wildlife photography, but I couldn't find time,
Wow.
especially January to March. That's the time you get those migratory birds. That's the best time to travel for. But
Okay.
January to March, I was in, and that was the peak time.
Right. Right.
So there was no question of asking for leave or and going on leave. So that is where I thought, I'm not doing anything, just going to office and coming back, and I'm not pursuing my hobbies, nothing. So that was one reason why I wanted to come to business. See, I really do not wish to glorify and say that, oh, I was so in love with handloom and weaves that I have come into business too. So that is there. That will always be part of the business. That's
Yeah.
backbone of the business. I mean, but I also want to earn money. I have to run the home. I have to pay my bills. So I have to earn the money also. And to earn the money, I need to do something. So
Right.
something that could make me happy and also bring me some money. That is okay. Till now, I'm not saying I have seen enough money to take care of everything. But yes, at least the bills are running.
Yeah.
The second thing was when I started my blog, there were a lot of women who would say that, I do not know what to do. I am at home. I am in a bad situation. I want to get out of it. But I really do not know. Or I reached this age, I'm 40, 40 plus, whatever. You cannot try something new. You cannot
Yeah.
do this, do that. So I thought, why not? I mean, let me try. If you see somebody on social media, you see somebody on a big screen and they have done this thing, that thing, you might get inspired. But when you see somebody who's real life, more close to you, who you can, probably interact with, the impact is larger. That, okay,
Yes.
this is a person I know
Absolutely.
who has done it. So
Yeah.
it is possible. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it is easy. I am not saying everybody can walk out and start doing it. But think about it. You can start
Yeah.
thinking about it. So for me, I did not keep any pressure on me that I have to get to a bank balance of this much, or I have to have a book
Yeah. Okay.
about this much, or I have my page has to have so many followers,
Right. Right.
or
Right.
yeah. So that's creating a pressure on yourself. I have not kept that on myself. I've let it grow as it has grown. When I came to Instagram, I had no clue about Instagram. So I have a very funny story to say here. I
Yeah.
was again in one of the reviews in Bombay, and somehow that's when my daughter had started her Instagram account, and she created one for me also. I did not know what to do with that account. I did not know how to operate it. And somehow her Facebook account was tagged with my Insta account.
Okay.
So I was in Bombay, and we had vada pav for breakfast. I was very
Right.
excited. I used to see her clicking pictures, put pictures, and putting up on it. And it was 2015, 16, somewhere around that time. Insta was Insta. Like you click a picture and you immediately
Yeah.
upload it.
Yeah.
So I clicked a picture of the vada pav and I uploaded. And immediately my daughter sent a message saying, "What have you posted on my page?" So I said, "What have I posted? I don't know. Whenever you delete, it has gone to my Facebook page." So I deleted, and I thought I understood what has happened. What has I went to the settings and I thought I had removed her Facebook page. I uploaded, and again she said, "Again you have uploaded. What is wrong with you?" And this happened, I think, third time, and she sent a message, "Are ma, what are you doing? It's going to my Facebook page." And by that time, I saw some of her friends started following me, so they saw it on her page. So we stopped. I said, "No, no, this is something I don't understand. It's going completely wrong." So I stopped. And then I came back in 2018 when I started my blog. So that's when I started working on my Instagram. But I had no clue how, what hashtags to use, and when this is the hashtag you use, and then you get followers and all. It happened organically. It still happens. And I do not, there are days when my, likes are like, crying. I see those likes and say, "What went wrong? I thought this is a nice picture. Why am I not getting likes on this?" Or maybe the followers don't increase for quite now. Or if there are 20 followers, then there are 20 unfollows also, bringing me to
Oh.
zero. So, and I don't even follow that. What is happening? Who's following me? Who's unfollowing me? Acha laga, you follow. I don't. If you don't like it, don't follow. It's all right with me. So I don't take that pressure on me to create
Right.
something. It's pictures. It's like, okay, and again, I was never into pictures. I used to hate clicking pictures. I don't know from where I got habit of style.
Wow.
Just click. But I do. And when I have heard it from almost all my photographers, all people, I mean, friends and all that,
Yes.
you are natural in front of the camera. I don't know from where it
Very,
came, but you
very.
are natural in
Yeah.
front of the I'm not conscious. So it's all right. I mean, I think that's how I keep myself sane, and I don't
Awesome.
the outside world affect me. I just keep doing my thing. That's it. And as long as it is okay, as long as it's growing, as long as people are appreciating, I mean, even one appreciation from one of my clients, I'm happy. चलो एक साड़ी दिख गया एक साड़ी somebody said your साड़ी is beautiful. I am happy because each one is important to me.
Yes.
When I
Yes.
started, I was at zero. I mean, if you look at the brand, I started
Yeah.
the day I started the first sari that sold. From that to whatever is being sold now in this pandemic, each client, each buy is important. It is that
Yeah.
close to
Yeah.
so I'm happy with that. I don't have the pressure of having 100,000 immediately. I just want to see how to improve the quality, how to improve designs, or how to bring in innovations, how to make it more
Yes.
interesting, and how to
Yes.
make it more easier for people to buy. Maybe I'll think
Right.
about a website or things like that. But
Right.
there's no need
Correct.
to take the pressure that just because I'm
Yeah.
in the business, this is what I have to do.
Yeah.
This is what so and so has done, so I have to live up
Yeah.
to that
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that is the reason that you inspire. So thank you so much. I mean, you know what? This I'm gonna rewatch this a million times because there's so many things to take away from this. Oh my God, this is like a gold mine. um,
No,
now coming
as
to
I said, I mean, these days we
your
are all
mission.
at home.
Sorry.
We are all at home. So these days we are all at home. So, talking and just, sharing this and just it's a normal chat again. I mean, and if,
Yeah.
one or two words from here can, I mean, inspire somebody or help somebody, I mean,
Yes.
I'll be humbled and I'll be
Absolutely,
really.
absolutely. And I think even at a personal level, we all try to make our lives better. How can we just every day is kind of different. So great. So coming to this has been amazing. I think I can just listen to you for hours, and everything that you've done is so inspirational at so many levels. It's just not being about a single parent or being about a single woman. It's also about the attitude that you carry, and with which you're looking at each and everything so practically and so calm and composed. It's just something we all should reflect on and see where are these gaps and how can we get this goodness in our lives.
Yes.
So coming to your message for women, and anything for us. We are very very tiny right now, and we've just completed 1 year, and we're just trying to breathe, and so for us as well.
No, I mean, yeah, I think you're doing a good job, even if it's 1 year, and especially given that it's been mostly in lockdown.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a fantastic thing, and your this tie up with Agio is a huge, huge thing that has happened.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
many congratulations to you and your team, and you keep doing that good work. So, and
Thank
as
you.
for people who have been women who have been listening to this
Yes.
conversation,
Yes.
they go back and see the recording. People who come back and see the recording.
Yes.
For them, I think the best thing to do is, do your thing. I mean, don't get bogged by what is happening around you or
Yes.
setting benchmarks with keeping in mind
Yes.
what you set your own benchmark.
Own
So
benchmark.
if
Yes.
yeah, So what I want to do, what it could be small, it could be, but doesn't matter. What I have realized. Say for the past 10 years, I have been single and I have been managing my own thing, and I have seen that people may say, "I'm going to do this for you, do that for her," but in the end, it's your battle. You have to fight it. I mean, whether it's a financial
Absolutely.
support, whatever. So for that, there is no need to depend. You will have friends, you will have people supporting you, will have your parents. All that is fine, but you have to be on top of things. That yes, this has to be in control, and to do that, you have to do it at your own pace, at your own way. You
Yes.
somebody is at say has started a brand and is at 10,000 followers. I
Yeah.
really do not know what he or she is doing to get that
Right.
10,000. But if I
Right.
get, maybe struggles are so much, his or her struggles are so, I have no clue. What I am saying is only that 10,000.
Right.
And I get all, jittery, and I start hyperventilating. Oh my God, what happened? I don't have a 10,000 following, so I have to work towards that. So unnecessarily, I'm creating a pressure on myself.
Right.
I, I let me set small goals for myself. So
Yes.
maybe at the end of the year, let me be at 5,000,
Right.
6,000, whatever. Let me set
Right.
that number for myself, and I'll work towards it, whatever it. Maybe at the end of the year, I should have a website. So what do I
Yes.
need? It doesn't mean that because there's another brand who launched their website yesterday, so I have to get my
Yeah.
website up.
Yeah.
That's not my core business is your life is your life, and you are the only person who's aware about how what are your resources, what are
Absolutely.
how you are placed, and how you can do this. So why
Absolutely.
build tension unnecessarily? In any case, I mean, for me, after all this, second wave, especially first wave,
Right.
I think more practical, and I had dealt it better. Secondly, I have realized life is so precious. I mean, there are so many cases I know. Uh, one day or within 1 or 2 days, we have lost people. Uh, young guys, young girls, small children, so many parents, elderly people, or my age, whatever. I mean, left, right, and center, we have lost people. So for
Right.
me, we all are living on borrowed time. We do not know what. Why make it complicated? Why make it
Yeah.
negative? Do your thing and carry on. I mean,
Yeah.
that's more than enough.
Absolutely.
Look,
Absolutely.
I mean, today I think that what is my expenditure actually now? Sitting at home, and as long
This is
as
a
the
big
food.
realization. COVID has given this big realization that
Yes,
all other things are like not required.
yeah, I mean, we all have enough clothes, I'm sure, at home
Yes.
to wear it. Although being in business, I would definitely want people to buy from us. But at the same time, let's again,
Yeah.
you have to be practical. Where the business is
Yeah.
low, because people don't have any place to wear it to. I'm sure one
Absolutely.
line,
Absolutely.
but
I
now,
think for us, it was a good time to at least, set those building blocks in place and, whatever we were thinking,
absolutely, absolutely. In fact, I think
utilize the time that way.
absolutely. In fact, it is because of the pandemic that people spend so much time on social media, and that's why they could find brands, and they could, buy from brands like mine. Right? But
Yeah.
because people were so much spending so much time on social media, so obviously they could pay more attention to brands like us, or for you maybe
Yes, yes.
as a new brand, it helped. And
Absolutely.
overheads were low, overheads were less because
Yes.
of the pandemic. We were working
Yes.
from home. So, I mean, now the thing is, I calculated maybe every day I required 200 grams of rice and 100 grams of dal and one or two onions and one. So, if you look at it, my expenditure per day would come to somewhere around maximum what 100 rupees. So, what do I need to push myself for?
Yeah.
I mean, no need.
Yeah.
Even after things
So
become
well
normal.
said. So well said. Yeah. So well
So
said.
even after things streamline, what will we do? Maximum go and travel somewhere. But I'm sure we are all going to become very, very conscious about the way we
Spend.
yeah, see, for so many months, people were out of work, and it's only the savings that saw us through. So people have to be careful. You never know what could come up next.
Yeah.
So at least this has been yes, for me, every morning I wake up, it's a blessing that I'm still healthy, alive, and as long as that is happening, there's no need to take extra pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do
Wonderful.
whatever you do quality work. That's it.
Do quality work, yes. We've also learned, how to just not go around surroundings, and the terraces are main place to click on pages.
Yeah, that's the best travel destination. Yeah.
Yeah. And we actually explored every nook and corner and every.
Yes, and we have so many good locations in our house, in our on our terraces.
Absolutely.
So, all our Instagram photos, and some pictures have become so synonymous with my living room or something.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
vendor,
There are two poses that
yes,
I love. One is you're sitting on
yes,
the couch
on the sofa, and then
and
I'm standing
standing one.
against the shelf. And
Classic.
any vendor who uses my photograph, even without my head, it comes back to me saying, "This is your house,
People,
this is your
people
photograph." So I don't really need a watermark. I mean, those two locations are my.
Absolutely. People know that this is
This is somebody's picture that I have to send it to. Yeah.
absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. I've met you also in a way, though, virtually, but a lot of gratitude to you. I mean, I myself believe a lot in secret and, picked up in bits and pieces. I've not really mastered it. But to really connect on that deeper level with you was something I had not dreamed of. And it's actually kind of a dream come true. And I'm so grateful, so grateful. There's so much to learn from you, and we wish that we could be so courageous, so versatile, and and calm and patient. And thank you so much. It's a lovely, lovely chat, and I wish we can connect sometime later too, and just be connected.
Sure,
It
sure.
has been amazing.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful this session. With of fresh air. So it was wonderful talking to you. And yes, the secret connected us. So I'm
Yes.
sure someday you must have manifested this. You want to.
I
That's
mean,
what I think.
every picture of yours, me and my partner Surbi, she's not here in Bangalore, she's in Punjab right now. Uh,
Uh,
and we just drool over your pictures and discuss so many times. And she actually has been watching this also, and I've been seeing her. Yeah, comments saying so amazing, and I absolutely adore and love you, and all. I love
thank
your
you so
smile.
much. But yes,
So
I mean, something that I do, in fact, I think if we all can do it, especially during these times, just 3, 4 lines of, everyday writing down what we are grateful for. I mean, that's something
yes,
which has helped me a lot because once I write it down, I realize there are so many things actually I'm grateful for.
grateful
Before I
for.
complain, there are so many things actually I should be grateful for. So it's just something that we can all start practicing. It's just to get up in the
Absolutely.
morning.
Wonderful.
Wake up.
Wonderful takeaway. Wonderful takeaway. Hi, my fabulous diva dear.
Hi, Navisha. So it was
Thank
wonderful,
you.
wonderful. Thank you for having me, and
No,
I
not at
really
all. Our
enjoyed.
pleasure.
And I wish you all the very best, all the very best for
Thank you.
your
Thank you
venture.
so much. Thank you so much. Have a
Thanks.
wonderful weekend.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.